Welcome to Leading Edge 120, Episode 6, Maureen Metcalf and Greg Moran. So we can't pass up the opportunity to talk about Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and the physical challenge to a fist fight. What's going on, Greg?
Yeah, well, I think that is really good marketing for both of them, right? I think they both realized fairly quickly that if they can get a lot of eyes on what they're both doing, it helps them both. So I don't know whether or not they ever actually get in the cage, but I do think it's super interesting from a leadership standpoint and from a philosophical standpoint to talk about how what they're doing with their two platforms, in this case, Twitter and Threads specifically, reflects an underlying difference in their philosophy of human collaboration and what fosters great outcomes and what fosters great dialogue. And Elon Musk is a self-proclaimed free speech absolutist. So his view is the town hall should be a messy place, and anything that falls inside of the boundaries of legal and non-threatening is fair game. And Mark Zuckerberg has come out and very publicly said, I want Threads to be a friendly place. And it reflects a very different philosophy. And I think underlying that is a really interesting lesson to be learned about leadership inside of any large organization, which is really what philosophy do you want to project on the organization? Because that culture will reflect what is essentially exemplified by the leaders in the organization. And if you have a culture of, call it honest interaction, or maybe brutal honest interaction, you will end up with different outcomes than if you have a curated conversation that may or may not reflect the underlying turmoil in a given audience, right? And so from my perspective, there is some leadership lessons to be learned, and it's going to be fascinating to watch these two platforms play out over time.